All right, there we go. It's Friday night. Time for another Skull Bro show. We're fucking live. Get some music going, and we were already chatting. I had to just hit live so we could go because we're already late, and it's my fault. What's up, bro?
No, that show, we were talking about the gemstones,
Yeah,
righteous gemstones. And this season, I believe this episode, 3 through 4 through
we
7?
did. Yeah, we did up to 3. We're gonna start with 4 tonight.
Yeah. And I don't know if I like it or dislike what HBO does with the new half-hour series. I'm used to the old days.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
It's also weird too that it wasn't long ago. I think you and I have even talked about this before too, which is that when they sold everybody this streaming structure, we were supposed to have the ability to pay for the service, not get ads, and when they released a show, they released all of the episodes at once. That's where the fucking term binging came from.
Really? Oh, okay.
Well, we always have it.
I know that.
But yeah, in the lexicon now, when you say you're going to binge something, it means you're literally going to watch everything in a row, right? And that's the reason. No, we got sold that bullshit, and now look what happened 4 or 5 years later. They've turned it into worse than cable. We pay for the fucking streaming service. We get slammed with fucking ads constantly, and now they're releasing an episode a week or 2 episodes. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I like what's up, Assassino, Griggs, DJ, David. Yeah, that is bullshit, though.
Yep. Might as well just stayed on the fucking cable service, dude. Now that shit it got out of hand with the costs and everything like that. But
yeah,
all things perfect, this cost should have stayed the same, and we should have just kept on cable because they're doing it now. You got to pay for each service individually, and you're still fucked.
Well, nowadays, what's up, Tommy? I think people just either get on their computer Netflix or Amazon or whatever.
Yeah, and you're paying for that. That's what I'm saying. You're paying for each service independently now, right?
Yes.
And they're still hitting you with all these ads, and now they're starting to piecemeal out the fucking episodes of these shows. And even worse, because they're fully in control, right? Back in the day when we had cable, there was a network that would prepay for these shows like in advance, and then you knew you were going to be getting a couple of seasons. Now, did they end them abruptly when they didn't do well in their first season? Sure. But these streaming services are really bad about it's just how much money did they make. They don't give a fuck how many people were watching, how many people loved the show, how many petitions are put out. If they decide that they didn't make exactly the number of dollars they wanted, they will just end a fucking series.
Did that be that dumb though to cut some favorite show that's loved by everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, they probably were the heartless bastards.
Yeah, they've done it. It's fucking terrible.
If it's all about the money, they have done it. You know, if it's all about the money, they don't care what backlash they'll take or anything.
Exactly. Yeah, they'll just eat it. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones guys ate it. Many people eat it.
No doubt about it.
But they go down hated, though.
Yeah, people talk shit about it for a decade, man. People still talk shit about... this doesn't apply. They went on for many seasons. But like the ending of The Sopranos or the ending of Lost, right? When a show pisses somebody off is all I'm getting at. People will talk about that for a very long time. It won't just die out. Yeah, totally. You're right.
I think they should have showed him getting shot in the head, right? Something like that. They should have showed him getting murdered.
Yeah, it was lazy garbage.
Yeah.
Anytime one of those people looks you in the face and goes, well, I left it up for interpretation. It's like, oh, so you didn't have any ideas. Right. No, I got you. I'm a creative. I know what that means. When an artist or a writer looks at you and goes, well, I left it up for interpretation. It's like, no, that means you had no vision. You had no vision.
I want you to interpretate it. My point is, me watching, I want you to interpretate it, asshole. Like you've been interpreting the whole fucking season. I want to see him get shot. What happens to the asshole?
You couldn't be more right, dude. It's like it is your job to interpret this for me. Very well said, right? It's like you're the dude that wrote these characters. You sold this to me. I live in a world, in a universe that you created. You're supposed to tell me how it ended. I don't live in that universe. You do.
Exactly.
No, that's very well put.
It's like, you motherfuckers. Yeah, a lot of people were mad. I didn't really. I was like, come on, you could. I was pissed, but not like where I would go online and complain about it, right? But I was I wish I would have seen him get shot or something, right? not left to some stupid imagination, and it goes dark with some fucking song, right? What's up, KD? Like, not goes dark to an Aerosmith song.
Yeah, it was bullshit. They did the same thing with Lost, right? I'm not only mentioning this again because that's the one that I brought up. So with Lost, I watched every show of that. My wife and I and my brother, and this was back in the day when we had to watch that shit when it came out once a week, right? And you had to be dedicated to shows is what I'm getting at. And we were watching this thing for fucking seasons, bro, which meant years. You couldn't binge things back then. And for the entire last half of the last season, the viewership, and I mean all of the fans of the show, started reading the articles from the writers and the directors and the things that they were saying, and everybody started commenting the same things, which is, motherfucker, you better not do what we think you're going to do, right? You better not fucking make some weird, easy way out and tell us these motherfuckers were dead the whole time. And there were goddamn crickets until all the way up to the last episode. The writers and directors are quiet, and then what they do, they were like, hey guys, everybody, the seven seasons we showed you of all this stuff that was going on, yeah, those people were dead already, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I never watched that. I know it's a big hit. It
was such a good show, bro, and it could have been ended and wrapped up in a much better way, right? And they just pulled the biggest bunch of garbage bullshit ever, man. They were lazy as fuck.
Look what Tommy just said. Imagine if that happened. Redo the Odyssey with real masculine fucking soldiers and shit.
So I saw that. I think Elon went a little too far with the things that he said had to be in it, because I love 90% of what he said, but part of it was like, you have to do it in the action. The actors have to speak fucking ancient Homeric Greek, and I'm like, whoa.
That's too far. All right, yeah. The old English stuff is good, right? Speak the old English or some European way, but it's gotta be English. It's gotta be English.
Like, just make sure it's in English. I don't really give a fuck. Just make sure it's in fucking English. And if you are gonna go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Old English, because Greek and all the old, like, come on, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be reading subtitles the whole time is all I'm saying. Come on, man. Yeah, but I'm with all the shit where it's like, I'll give you the money to use just like you and I are always saying, needs to be. If you're going to make a period piece, right, make sure all the clothes or armor are accurate. The weapons are accurate.
Yep. And make sure
the look.
Exactly. And they make sure they wear helmets in battle, right? Like, I hate, that's one thing that it's a pet peeve of mine, watching these shows, and they're like, well, the actors don't want to wear the helmets because you can't see their face. The directors make them take it off. But it's unrealistic, because anybody's going to be in the midst of a battle, a commander, the whole mood of the show, and you don't got a helmet on. He's not protecting the most sensitive part of his body in a battle. His fucking head.
Yeah, no, I totally get you, man, and you're right. You say that all the time, and it's, I don't disagree with you. But like I said, most of the stuff that Elon said that he wanted in the film,
unrealistic.
Was realistic, but there was like 10% where he went a little overboard,
Gotcha.
But I agree with him on everything else, and I'd love to see it. I would love to see the movie made properly, because
in ancient Greece, they can't be speaking in what's up, crew? They can't be speaking in Greek though. They got to be speaking in English. And I like when they do it the old Queen's English, right? I like when they do it like that, like the old Caesar movies and in Rome. It's like
I mean, like I said, the people can all be fucking Greek, and they can all have a thick Greek accent and stuff. Just speak fucking English.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So like I said, it was just a few things. It wasn't much, but I would love to see that happen, bro, because when I tell you I will never watch a single frame of this fucking movie, I mean that. I will never, ever, ever watch a single frame of this fucking Odyssey movie made by this jerk off with the garbage he did. He took fucking Achilles out, and he put a character that's not even from that fucking story. Yes, it's a Homeric character, Sinan. It's a Homeric character, but it's not from this story. And he took fucking Achilles out and made Elliot fucking Page or Ellen Page, whatever the fuck the creature's name is, Sinan, and put Sinan in the place of Achilles. It's like, how, first of all, let's go with the best possible case scenario. Let's say you brought, like fucking the perfect guy into play, the part of Sinan, right? Dude, How the fuck are you going to remove Achilles from this story?
Yeah, you can't. It's ridiculous. It's
And
totally.
the whole thing is Achilles is in the underworld, and he's talking about the Trojan War, which he was a part of. Like, fucking go fuck yourself with that shit.
Yeah, that guy really buried himself. What's up, Montauk? David, what's up? He really buried himself with that.
Yeah, it only makes it worse that he made the trans choice that he did as a statement. Right? That's why I say that that's just the cherry on top. How dare you remove a kid? How dare you take like those kind of liberties with that story? Go fuck yourself.
Well, many people are gonna just trash it like they have. Look at the reviews on that thing.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they've made insane money in the box office. They've got all the woke fucking armies out giving everything, 10 thumbs up and 6 stars. And so on its face, they've put lipstick on the pig. They're claiming victory over all the people that quote unquote to them supposedly hate the movie, but it's garbage.
No one's going to say 2-3 years from now, you know what, that was a fucking great movie. Like Gladiator, the original Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Like, no, it's not going to be. Not like, get out of here. That movie's terrible, and I never even seen it.
Yeah, I'll never watch a single frame, but I hope that Mel Gibson takes Elon Musk up on the offer and makes us a fucking killer movie.
Yeah, we really need one. We really need one. We haven't had one in years.
Yeah, and it'd be great, dude. Because, like I said, the rules would be he'd have to tell the actual story line by line, just like it's written. And I was like, "Fuck yes."
Yeah. What's up?
Fuck yes. Tell the actual story. Don't leave anything out. Don't take liberties and put stuff in. Don't invent characters. Don't remove characters. Just tell the actual story. And with $100 million, dude, he could do it perfect. He could have the ships, the CGI, the weapons, the armor. The people in there teaching them how they fought. Like, he could do it perfectly.
Yeah, that would be really cool because, man, these shows that come out are terrible. They're terrible. They're made terrible. They got just ridiculous characters that don't go with history. It's just like, come on, why butcher it?
Yeah, it obviously bothered me, right? I freaked out and texted you when I saw this shit. I was like, bro. You'll never believe what they did. It's not even because I was fucking livid when I thought they made Elliot Page Achilles. I was like, that's what the world was saying in all the articles. Everybody thought that's who Elliot Page. But then it came out that, oh no, they removed Achilles. I'd
rather have them remove him than make him Elliot, though. Yeah, young Washington. I want to see that.
Yeah, I agree with you. If you're going to remove him and make it Sinan and you're going to do this like weird artsy vision of yours, then at least make it a fucking proper character. Don't bring in some weird transmission of yours, like some personal message.
Let's remember how small Elliot Page is. Let's not even be homophobic, right? Let's not even transphobe, right? She's a small person. He's a small, whatever you want to call it, is a small person. What's up, Renita? Is a small person, very small. Not a warrior. Well, wouldn't be a big warrior, right? Let's say if it was
and they got those fake abs too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, Joe Rogan was just fucking laughing at it. That's how I saw it. I saw a clip of somebody showing Joe Rogan the disgusting picture of this trans creature without its shirt off, and it's got fucking fake 6-pack surgically put into its stomach. Dude, but you can see this woman's breasts. They're just removed. That's why I say it's foul. It's weird.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's still a topless woman, but everybody's like, oh, no, it's not. You can't show titties on this fucking social website, but if you're a man, it's okay, and she's a man. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm looking at a topless woman with a fake 6-pack. I'm disturbed, and it's your fault. Who do I talk to about that? Where's your department for me to fucking complain that I've been accosted, visually accosted, aesthetically accosted by you?
And they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, go fuck yourself with that weird shit, dude. That's crazy.
Well, they did.
It's like, okay, well, how about, so by that same, I'm just thinking out loud here, like by that same thought process, is it okay to show a she-male's titties, giant she-male's titties, because it's a man and it's got its shirt off?
Oh, God, no. I don't want to see anything like that.
Well, no, but you get where I'm going?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like if you can show her topless and you're not allowed to show a woman topless, but now you're going to classify this as a man. Well, what happens if a she-male with giant titties wants to be topless? Are we going by that same rule and going, no, you can't because he's a chick? Or are we going to go, okay, you're right? Like, where does this line in the sand go?
Who knows with these crazy people? But they butchered Gladiator 2 also. That was another movie that was a terrible.
I just think it should have been. I told you this. I wouldn't have minded it if they just made it its own and didn't call it Gladiator.
Yeah.
Right. Like I didn't see the reason to have this very small, thin connection in it in order to make another Gladiator movie. Just make a cool fucking timepiece and call it something else, man. What the fuck? Then it would have been like, oh, okay, cool. Like it or don't. But no, they had to shove it.
I am looking forward to that Washington. I hope they don't butcher that. I am looking forward to that. And it shows George Washington during the War of 1777. No, War of 18. I forget, man. With the French and Indian War, whatever year it was, the 1760s or 1750s. But the French and Indian War shows him through his early life, duels and shit like that. So
yeah,
I don't know where it's coming on though. What place is making that?
I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into Napoleon.
Napoleon was terrible, man. He had no personality. It was terrible. It was totally historically inaccurate too, at so many levels. I was mad at Napoleon. I went on some rants about that.
I really wanted to see it until I saw the couple of trailers for it, and I was like, I think I'm good on this.
Someone did say if you watch the director's cut, you won't be as angry because it's like they took 2 hours out of the movie, something crazy like that.
Oh, well, then there might be some cool extra stuff in there you can appreciate while hating the stuff you still hate, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, there's cool visual scenes, right? Like, stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a movie to watch about Bonaparte, and I know a lot about Napoleon myself. It was a little made me angry because you're waiting for a good historical movie to come out, or any good movie, but especially one on history. You want
any good movie, right?
You want it somewhat to be historically accurate,
Yeah, stuff like that. It should be. If you're going to tell the story, tell the fucking story.
Listen, I could even deal with the Vikings dressed as hippies, right? Like with no helmets on and war. And I still love that movie. That show, Vikings. The first 4 or 5 seasons were fucking great. But they weren't dressed historically appropriate at all. None of them had there's only like 3 of them out of 100 will wear a helmet. They're all dressed as like biker hippie punk hippies. And I'm like, well, they would have got killed then in battle. They were actually great at battle for their armor and things they wore.
I'll tell you where the movie though that fucking killed it and knocked it completely out of the fucking park was Alexander.
A lot of people don't like it.
I love that movie. I own it. I have the whole giant director's cut. I love that movie. I don't like the actors though. You've heard me say that to you before. I don't like the 2 main actors, but I love the fucking movie. And the visuals and the pitched battles are fucking amazing. They are fucking amazing. Dude, they brought historians in, the best historians, the best Alexander specialists in, and they were paid by allowing them to ride the horses into battle in the movie. How fucking cool is that? The people that loved Alexander so much, they were like, I don't want your money. I'm going to tell you exactly how this battle was. And if you do it perfectly, all I ask is that you put me in the battle so I can live that shit.
That movie right there, even though, there's a few actors that not great parts, but I'm a big fan of that movie, even though that it's very much hated, made fun of and stuff. I actually like it because it shows great. It does show great battle scenes. I like the inner strife that shows with Cassander and arguing with others and shit like that. I thought
they do such a good job, man, of like showing who he was, who his mother really was. They do a great job of establishing the mysticism that you have to place yourself in to even begin to think the way these people did. They do a great job of establishing all of that, bro. And they do a great job of establishing Alexander's ethics and the way that he treated people.
Yeah, yes, yeah, they did. I love and how he incorporated his Persians and the father Philip.
Yeah, bro. They showed the meeting of his wife. Perfect. They showed her. I go on and on and on about this, but they showed you what kind of people his wife came from, where she was, and what she was like. They did such a good job, bro. She was a fucking assassin from an assassin culture of fire worshippers.
Yeah, Pella, right?
What's that?
Was she from Pella?
No. Pella was in Greece. That's back where their palace was. That's where they started. No, she was from Afghanistan. Today's Afghanistan. She was from the edge of the known world at that time. They had. Go ahead.
What did they call it back then?
Oh man, I'm so fucking baked and tired. Normally, I would have this answer for you in a heartbeat. Give me just a moment. Fuck.
Yeah, it was a good movie. They showed the elephant battles, those fucking big elephants. Imagine a big elephant fucking ready to stomp on you. That'd be horrifying, right? Well, in the Civil War, that's what they called going into battle.
Bactria. Bactria was the name of Afghanistan back then.
All right, so Alexander's mother was born in Bactria.
No, his wife.
His mother.
Yeah, Alexander's mother. What? Okay, that's a totally different ballgame. Alexander's mother. They were into earth magic, and they worshipped serpents. That's why everybody considered her to be a witch. But Alexander's father, Philip, when he was very first going out and starting to do like deals and shit like that and put together parts of his kingdom on the outskirts, when he was kind of pushing the boundaries of his land, he took her as a wife as part of war, as part of a truce between his people and her people. So that's how that all fucking worked out. But yeah, she came from a group of serpent worshipping earth magic people.
Alexander, the only one to conquer Afghanistan, ain't it?
Yeah, and that's what they even teach in school now. Yeah, they tell you the last like Russia couldn't do it, nobody could do it. It hasn't been conquered since fucking Alexander. Yep.
Yeah, too many hills, mountains, caves. Good luck.
Yeah, and there's really cool fucking stories about that. You've heard me tell my favorite one, I know, a bunch of times, but anybody that's not in here, they were coming through these crevasses, and on either side of them were these mountains that were just sky fucking high. And the people that lived in Bactria were these ancient peoples that had basically not been contacted by fucking anybody. They were an assassin culture for hire, and they worshipped fire. Well, the oldest religion in the world is Zoroastrianism. That's where the eternal flame comes from. We won't get all deep into that. We're going to get into some weird news in a minute, but these people lived way up on the cliffs so that people traveling like these, non-existent roads still wouldn't be able to come into contact with them. And one of the leaders of all of those people, what ended up being Alexander's wife's father, so what ended up being his father-in-law, he came out on the edge of the cliff and he said, "You cannot get to us. There will be no battle unless you can learn to fly." So Alexander, who had people from all over the known world in his army at that time, he sent people out and said, "I want you to find all of the best climbers." That's right, man. All the best climbers, all the people that have the best skills in fucking scaling faces of rock. And they brought him a team of people, and they scaled that shit overnight in the fucking nighttime, freezing cold. They scaled this fucking mountain face. And they went up there, and when the guy came out shocked, he said, "I found the men that can fly."
That's a great Alexander story, and true. He went for 12 years. He went around conquering the fucking world, man.
Oh yeah, and he had a lot more planned too, bro. He had shit literally in action.
Yeah,
he was going to a few places. Yeah, he had people going out to a few places.
And Italy was one of them. He was going to go conquer all the Romans and all the Roman tribes. The world would have been so different. Thank God he didn't, though. I don't want my Roman history fucked with. I want my Romans, though.
Yeah. Well, he became part of the pantheon, and they worshipped him as a god. But we'll get into all that at another time. We'll start. Let me get this music back on. I was just returning a text and talking with you. And I was looking up Bactria. I can't believe I fucking forgot that for that moment. I'm retarded right now. Let me get some news popped up. Let's not start with that one. Let's start with some. Yeah, this is a good one to start with.
Cox, yeah, I remember Cox. I had that too, Tommy. Cox Communications, yep. Oh, no shit, KD. Winner is Zara. What is Zara? The make of it? I got a 2026 Cannabis Cup winner. So they have competitions?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And but who judges that? Who smokes it and says this pot is better than that pot, right?
Well, sometimes they have growers, usually specialists that know their strains, know the taste. Just like you have people that taste wine, bro. People that have a really good sense and they're a connoisseur of different strains. They know what the taste should be, the smell should be, what the THC levels and all that kind of stuff should be. Yeah, so they have people judge them on several different factors. I remember back in the day, we used to love looking into the High Times magazine for the cannabis cups that they would have every year in Amsterdam. You'd freak out over the weed you'd see back then.
Really? I never covered that stuff.
Right on.
Never. I've heard of High Times. I knew of High Times. I knew people talk about it, but I never had it or read it, though.
I got you. Yeah, I loved the magazines for a long time. I was into magazines though. I always had like different punk rock magazines and all my fucking metal and guitar magazines, and
I had a few sports ones. That was it.
Yeah, see, there you go. It just depends what you're into. Yeah. And then I'd have like the High Times. I'd go and buy. Yeah, and you get these cool posters. And,
those are popular. High Times was very, very popular because I had a lot of friends and people who had that. But I didn't.
Back then, bro, you could only dream about these. That's why I say you look at this stuff and you would just be like, holy fucking shit, right? Because we didn't have dispensaries. Nothing was legal. They would take your fucking ass to jail right back then. They didn't fucking play, dude.
Yeah, they raided my house and fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you might as well have cocaine. It was the same fucking way back then. It was, still fucking weed madness. But yeah, you could only dream about this because whatever the weed you got in your city was whatever got delivered to your fucking, network of dealers that you dealt with.
Mexican brickweed, basically big old Mexican.
A lot of good Canadian hydro, and you get your different kinds of like what they call down south crip bud, or you know what I mean, like your icky stick. It depending on where you were, but you'd get the loud shit, you'd get the seedless stuff, but you'd have to pay through the fucking ass for it back then.
Yeah. I remember my cousins were coming back with bricks, and they were all passed on right now, but coming back with bricks and bricks and bricks of it, where you had to break it up with a fucking hammer.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember sitting around tables with a steamer. I actually remember because I had friends that dealt with this shit in gigantic amounts. So anybody out there that knows this will know what I'm talking about. The shit that would come off the ships, you'd have to fucking put it underneath the heat lamps on giant tables to sort it out. Sometimes you'd have to spray it down so that the shit wouldn't mold while it was drying out. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, my cousin just used to pay me and my young friends to break it up for him, you know, and he would pay us to break it up. But I didn't know how to make it.
Sometimes you got to steam it. Sometimes you got to fucking. But if you've got enough of it, bro, and if it came off a ship like that old saltwater weed, bro, the ship that was like really dark orange and red, and you get like literally 1,000 pounds of it at a time. You lay it on giant fucking tables with heat lamps over top of them and spray them down. Yeah.
I noticed there was so many seeds. Oh, we used a claw hammer and shit. These things you could have dirt brickweed. You could have threw them and killed somebody. They look like big cinder blocks. Like big
stack all your shit down, all your bags and shit. Sort the seeds and stems. I paid for them, so will you? Yeah.
It was a way to make a few $100 though. As a kid.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, it's the same as having a good trimming job, bro. That's a great thing to have.
Yeah, I know how to do none of that. No.
Oh, you would, bro. If you can work scissors, you know how to cut leaves off a plant. You know what I'm saying?
I could sew a little bit, believe it or not. Yeah. Patches on things and stuff like that. Yeah. I used to sell some militia coats online.
I can sew. I went through home ec, and my mom and my grandmother. I've always told you that they made sure that my brother and I could take care of ourselves. They taught us to sew socks and holes in our pants. Yep. And
Yeah, it's
all
good.
that shit.
That's
They taught
good
us to cook for ourselves. They were like, here, so you will always eat good. My grandmother would say, you always eat good. No woman. Don't you will have a good woman, but you cook for yourself when you are hungry. Yep.
Yeah, it's good to learn know how to do all that stuff. I've sewn banners onto other flags and like incorporated just messing around with sewing different flags together.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
You know.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Were you ready for your first video? Everybody ready for the first video?
Yeah, it looks like Flavor Flav.
Well, the the caption for this video is maybe you should think about starting a fight with somebody your own size. Just wait for it. This little guy, all you see him is talking shit, pacing back and forth. You see him going into a doorway talking shit, but you don't see who he's talking to until you do. Until you do. All right, here we go, bro.
Are they two little guys?
Two little loudmouth bitches. Look, they're all talking mad shit. They're like, come on outside. Look, they're pointing at the door. Ready? Here's the guy he was talking. Wait for it.
Oh, that's real bright. That's real bright. Yeah, little Napoleon. Why the fuck? What was he doing? He had hot though. I'll give him that. He still got his shit off until he got smashed to the ground. That guy's a gorilla compared.
That is a big dude, bro. Look at the size of his head.
Yeah, that guy's a monster compared to little Beetlejuice. Looks like Beetlejuice
look at him. It's a blur how fast this happens. I can't even get a look at that's.
It looks like Marcellus Wallace just slammed Beetlejuice.
Yeah, just picked up a fucking baby. Yeah, bro. It's bad. Look at this shit all the way to the ground, bro. Look at him upside down like a rag doll. Ooh.
I wonder what it was over. Right? I wonder what sparked it up.
Because I don't think there's music here. As long as there's not music, hold on. I'll put it back at the beginning. As long as there's not music, we can play it.
Guard. It looks like
oh, absolutely. 100% a security guard.
Or a manager.
Yo, chill.
Bro.
It's so funny.
Bro.
He took abuse for a while. He must have said something that really ticked him off. Maybe his mom passed away or his dad, and he said, like, fuck your mom or your dad, and the dude just, like, lost it.
I mean, I couldn't understand a word that they were saying, to be honest.
Me neither. So I'm just hypothesizing that he took a lot of verbal abuse, and one of the things this guy said set him off, right? Or he said, fuck this no more, and it's time to King Kong his ass, because he got King Konged.
Look at that form, too. This guy's got perfect form. Check him out, bro. He's just bringing this dude straight to the ground with one hand.
Yeah, he's got him up right now, controlling him with one arm right now. That's how enraged and worked up he is. And
look at that. Perfect form. Look, this is halfway down.
Yeah.
And then he gets dude on his fucking neck, bro. Oof. Look, folded in half.
He's lucky he didn't get paralyzed.
You're damn right.
But hey, listen, you run your mouth to people like that. You have free speech in this country, but it comes with consequences. You're gonna run.
Yeah, you're standing there threatening a man, telling him because look, he keeps pointing at the door, right? So my hypothesis is part of this as he's going like, meet me outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come outside. I want to fight you. I'm gonna fuck you up.
He's just talking mad shit, and like you said, dude finally had enough. Whatever it was, he had enough. My goodness.
Or maybe he's like, "Oh, you're a bitch," or something like whatever it was. Set that other guy off, where he's like, "You know what? I'm not taking the abuse from this little guy no more."
Yeah.
At least he didn't repeatedly jump on his head after he slammed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
So you gotta give him credit.
Yeah.
And you don't know what it said. He ticked him off. Like his mom could have passed away last week, man. This little punky guy, like your mom's this or that, right?
It's entirely possible. These dudes were drunk and just letting the fuck off, whatever they were saying. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
None of it was good. We know that. We don't need a fucking, we don't need a ball or a miracle to know that nothing he was saying to him was any kind of positive. So,
yeah. Yeah, nothing positive at all. Ragdoll. They should play that movie and that song in the background. Ragdoll from the 50s. Why that's he's being slammed on the ground. Ragdoll, because that's what he looks like. You gotta be smarter than that, little guy. Well, maybe he thought the other people. Maybe he thought the other people were gonna help him, but they couldn't have helped him, and even in midair.
You know, if it's a security guard, I think he was just flexing, expecting this security guard to just fucking stay there and talk shit and nod and be like, yeah, whatever, just fuck off. I don't think he expected this dude to come after him.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. He probably just thought, you know what, I can just sit here and talk shit.
Yeah, I'll be Mr. Cool Guy talking to this giant in front of everybody and he's not going to do shit. He's at work, right? Yeah.
This big giant of a man is not going to do nothing to me. I'm going to look like, oh, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. Look what he did to that big guy. And then the big guy ends up like smashing his head. Wow.
Yeah, he dropped him right on his neck. That was bad news, bro. Somebody said that was a ride to the hospital. I couldn't agree with you more. That guy definitely needs to go to the hospital, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. He needs to have a scan.
You know how painful that must have been the next day when he woke up?
Dude, he needs to go to the hospital and say, I need you to give me a scan and make sure that I'm not retarded.
Yeah, that guy picked him way up in the air.
I need to make sure there's no bleeding in my brain right now.
What, is there somebody like passing a school bus?
Yeah, you know, I was going to say to you, like, this is really, you know, simple thing. It's not a gross thing, but I hate these people. This is trash on blast. You are trash. You are human garbage. If a fucking school bus puts their stop sign out, that means there are going to be children.
Yeah.
Getting off and the door, my friend, we can see the door that's going to open. It's not like the door's on the other side of the fucking bus even, right? There's a door right there. It's got its stop sign out. That means the children are getting off of this fucking bus, and you, my friend, better keep your fucking car, maybe even put it in park, douchebag, because we don't fucking put children in danger.
Yeah, no, you don't feel what comes to that. You see a school bus stop, you immediately, all your attention goes to, I don't want to hurt no child, right?
Well, look, the retard did it with a cop behind them.
Like, I don't want to hit no kid, God forbid. That's going to be the worst thing to ever even imagine.
Like so not only do we have a piece of trash, we have a very, very low IQ piece of trash because there is a cop behind them right now. And then they just go anyway and immediately get fucking pulled.
What an idiot.
The cop's right there behind them. Whoop!
Wow. What an idiot.
Yep.
Number one, he had no concern over a little kid coming out. You're supposed to stop, man. Because you don't know if the person behind you is going to do the same thing, and then a little kid comes off that bus, somebody kills somebody's child.
Yep.
You end a little kid's life who just had his whole life, her whole life in front of them.
100%, man. So I said, so this isn't like, you know, weird news, but it is trash on blast. Fuck this person right here, man. And for instant karma, on top of it being so low IQ, wow.
Yeah, show it again, too. I want to see it again. What an asshole, man. What an asshole.
Look, right directly behind them, the cop. The whole time. It's not like the cop crept up on them. You can see the cop in the first frame is right there behind them.
Yeah. What would make you not, like, you don't know the law? Are you from another country? Maybe they're a third worlder, right?
Well, then they need to be taken out of that car and have their license removed immediately.
What a transbone neck. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. They have no concern. You see the stop sign, you stop.
That tells me if you didn't see the cop behind you, you probably wouldn't have seen the child in front of you. So you're not allowed to drive no more.
Yeah, well said, right? If you didn't see the cop behind you, you're probably not notice that kid either. What's up, Peter?
That's the truth. Oh, I love this. Yeah. This is good stuff.
What a selfish bastard.
Yep.
Maybe they're not even from the school. Who knows? Maybe they're out of their mind, mentally ill. They probably got a huge ticket, though. How much did they get to pay for that? That must have been a huge ticket.
I hope they did the points I don't wish things like this on people, but bro, I hope they gave him the points, and I hope they gave him that fucking expensive ass traffic court where you gotta relearn the fucking rules and the signs, and you had to go every Wednesday for like 6 months. Fuck you.
Oh, he definitely got hit with a fine of passing a school bus when it says stop, and that's a huge ticket. I bet. I bet you that's a huge fine.
Okay,
What's this?
Oh, bro, this video, I love this video. This video is titled Equal Rights, Equal Fights.
Uh-huh.
This woman's going to attack this fucking car, and dude is not playing, bro. Wait till you see this. Look at this crazy bitch. Road raging.
What?
Look at her.
Oh.
Look. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Bye, bitch. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Equal rights, equal fights.
He might have done a little too much, but when she was backing up, I would have left him. But come on, she's attacking him. But I think he went a little too far by. So she was backing off with the kick. Maybe the punch was a little unnecessary, but he just knocked her out cold.
I love
now,
it.
You attack somebody, you can't do that. You can't go and attack.
Look,
people.
she opens his door, not him.
Yeah. And
she could have had a gun or a knife or anything.
Yeah, for sure. And if he would have just put his hands up and let her hit him, she would have pounded on him for 2 or 3 minutes, probably. No mercy. You got to learn you can't do that to people, man. You just can't fucking attack people. Or you're going to catch somebody who is going to do this to you. Me personally, I think he went a little too far. The first kick might have got her away. And just be scared.
Oh, man. He's not thinking about that, though. That's a combo, bro. Look, he kicked her in the leg to get her chin exposed. He knows how to fight.
Yeah. He
ran out of it. Like I said, this bitch could have had a gun, a knife, fucking mace. She opened his fucking door. So he just charged at her, and he lit a couple of fucking moves off on her. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He's definitely trained in the art of fighting. You could tell.
Yeah, he kicked her in the leg so she would dip, and her fucking chin would be exposed. Yep.
He didn't hit it hard, though, like to hurt her, though. Oh, he could have kept beating her, too. He didn't. But wow, what a shot.
Right to the thighs, down. See? Her chin is, and he drops that bitch. There's the right. Bing.
Yeah, finish her. Well, I bet you she'll think twice before she road rages on somebody.
And he walked away after that, so...
Yeah, he didn't stomp on or hurt the girl.
Fuck you, bitch. You equal rights, equal fights, bitch. You want to run up and like some crazy psycho lesbian and fucking trying to break his windows out and open his car door like you're gonna do something?
You don't know if she's gonna raise her on her or what. So that's gonna, someone just might beat the shit out of you, not care, right? Not give a fuck. You should be attacking people. What do you think? Nothing good's gonna come out of punching somebody's car because of what? They didn't go fast enough or take a right?
Oh, dude, we roast always anything that has to do with road rage, bro. It's like, this is about to change your life because what? You don't have 5 seconds of this person is bothering you so much that you're going to leave your family behind and go to prison? What are you, fucking nuts?
I've seen so much road rage because I'm from the road rage capital of the world, Providence.
Yeah, you said that before, right?
John and Cranston, you ain't getting more road rages than us over here. I've seen so many people for the dumbest reasons get hauled off from police, get in fights, the dumbest stuff over the dumbest shit. But it's famous over here. People scream at each other, jumping out of cars. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. I never took part in it, personally. I always thought it was stupid.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to be doing anything totally irrational like that. If I decide I'm going to hurt you, I'll make sure that it's not photographed.
I've seen people ram each other's cars before and get arrested and everything. We're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see weird shit around here like that. Road rage with people. Or you'll hear about a story and you're like, well, how did they get? What happened? It was over road rage. It's like, what? This guy stabbed this guy over a fucking car accident.
Yeah. Well, check this one out. This one isn't trash or anything like that. This is just a very funny video. It's under an instant karma type of a thing. But it's very funny. This chick like stretches a rubber band out really, really far with her foot, trying to zap this chick in front of her in the ass with it, and it just snaps her right back in the fucking face, dude. It's just funny. Yeah, check this out. Here we go. We've got the wind up, we've got the load up, and bro, you know that sucks.
When pranksters go wrong at the workplace, that's probably
You know that hurt. That shit hit her right in the
prankster.
bridge of the fucking nose, dude.
Yeah, that
Look,
hurt.
ooh.
Oh, sure, it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. Oh no,
Oh,
we do prank. We do
look
prank.
at that. You know it hurt, bro. You know that shit's gonna fucking leave a mark and hurt like a bitch in your
Oh
sinuses.
yes, yeah. Me do prank now. Prank go bad. Me hurt.
Look, instant regret. Look at this in a fetal.
Yeah, Natsu cow. Natsu cow. I caught the cow.
You're set up, bro. She got the zapper.
Yeah.
Bang. Ooh, fa.
Well, she was doing a prank, and the prank
Yeah, that's what it is.
it hit her. Backfired and smashed her right in the face.
Yeah, too
It's
funny.
probably her older sister. It's probably her big sister or something, right? For her to feel that comfortable to do pranks to
Yeah,
her.
they worked together for a long time. Yeah, who knows, man? Yeah.
Probably good friends or cousins or something like that. Aunt, niece, big friends. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
But me prank me sister. Me prank sister. Nah, my face hurt. Backfire. That was a real backfire.
Oh, here we go. This is a little bit. Sometimes I show us just freaks of fucking humanity, and that's what I've got for you next. I don't know. It'll be up to everybody else to classify this human as trash or not. I'm going to call them really, 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 really fucked up and weird, and definitely should not be allowed to procreate. We're going with my social Darwinism on this fucking guy.
What is that? What
Bro, this dude built a mask and like so that it would fit a bunch of bananas, and then they put firecrackers inside the bananas, and they're shooting off the fireworks. They're blowing up the bananas on his face.
What is the? I don't know. Get the point of that.
I don't think anybody, but this fucking. This is
how does even this become a thing?
no procreation.
No, what spy is this? Does he think they're gonna do like a big documentary on him, like the man who blew up all the bananas on his face? They're gonna make a movie about this.
I don't understand. I think.
Does he think he's the Frenchman who climbed the World Trade Centers or walked across them?
Yeah, are they gonna try and call this art or like what the fuck, man?
Maybe he thought that because that is very bizarre and very weird.
It's like, oh, well, yeah, okay, I'm listening. Tell me what this represents, right? It's like, I'm listening, and if you give me the wrong answer, we're putting you in the fucking mental home, so it better be good. Go.
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
God, the fucking people we have to share off makes me sick. It genuinely makes me fucking sick.
I wonder how they stuck the bananas on his face, though.
They made a.
Yeah, what do they do? What do they glue them on?
I'm saying it's like a white mask, and then there's like a clear coating over the mask. I think they made with. I think they've taped them all on or glued them, but probably just clear tape.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
It's super fucking weird. Yeah, it's fucking super bizarre, bro.
Look at that. I don't know if that's glue or whatever, but that's fucking. I don't understand anybody who would make a video. And where was it uploaded to? Right? This guy have a YouTube channel or something?
Probably. I didn't bother to look.
There's weird shit you see on the end. Look at that guy. I'm a banana. He was like a groomer too. Onision. Weird shit.
Gross, man.
Yeah, weird shit that gets popular. So you'll find the most weirdest things. Crazy shit on these.
My bowl. Give me a bowl.
What's up, Morgan? Serial killers that have YouTube channels. crazy stuff.
Yeah, bowl break. Give me one moment.
Presidential killers with YouTube channels. His boys have
Check out that headline.
Del Strain. What Massachusetts woman terrorized by mime who stripped naked and covered himself in oil. That's insane. A mime?
What?
Wow. A mime.
What?
Those are
Fuck
the
a
people
mime and a clown, dude. This is weird.
Yeah, they
Mimes are fucking weird enough, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do that whole walking thing. Like they don't talk or move, but they have to move.
Help! I'm trapped in a glass box of emotion.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, I'm stuck in this
Massachusetts woman. Fucking unbelievable. So this isn't too far. Massachusetts woman terrorized by mime who stripped naked and covered himself in oil. That's not too far from you, bro. You gotta watch out for those mimes on the trains and shit coming near you.
Does it say we're in Mass?
We're going to find out together. So it says a Massachusetts man pleaded not guilty to harassment charges after allegedly dressing as a mime, oiling his body, and frightening women on a public trail. Oh, you dirty motherfucker.
What a psycho.
Herman Villagran. Hernan Villagran Lux. That's his name. Hernan Villagran Lux.
Wow.
Sounds like a fucking, like a bad guy in a serial, or like one of those comic book movies, man.
Yeah.
Hernan Villagran Lux.
Hernan Villagran Lux.
29 years old, pled not guilty to 3 counts of criminal harassment after allegedly dressing as a mime and terrorizing women on a trail in Massachusetts. Let's see. The charges stem from an incident involving 3 female Department of Conservation and Recreation employees. Oh, so these were 3 women that work for the Parks Department. Okay. Prosecutors allege that Lux stripped down to his underwear, slathered cooking oil all over his body in front of the women. They've had an extensive. The women report an extensive number of contacts with the defendant involving him staring at them, smiling in what they describe as a really unnerving and frankly terrifying manner. Let's see.
They should have maced it. Well, look at him. There's a picture of him right there. They just showed him getting hauled away, dressed up as like an Englishman.
Him getting hauled away. There's another one up here. There was a little. Look. This guy's 29.
Wow.
That doesn't look like dressed like a mime to me. Mimes always wear those Parisian like shirts, and they wear like a fucking a beret, paint their face white and all that kind of stuff. This dude just looks like a freak.
Maybe he's like maybe it's a different kind of mime, like an English mime or something. I don't know. Maybe
maybe.
What a fucking psycho. Yeah, that's not far from me at all. That's in the Boston area, an hour away. There's those nice walking trails up there like we do, and you catch some people. You catch homeless people living there, but I never heard of mimes. But you get people doing some weird shit.
Said that they told him to leave a bunch of times, and he was just kept making comments about their appearances and their lips, and refused to leave. Oh, look, here we go. Look, he's wearing a mask. That's not a mime, dude. That's weird. That's like putting on he's wearing a tuxedo and an overcoat and like a fucking top hat, bro. Look at him.
Yeah, that doesn't look like that classic mime out there. He looks
like a fucking serial killer, dude. Who dresses like that in public? That's not what a mime looks like.
No, not my. What I know is a mime. Yeah, he looks like a
lotion on it.
Yeah, so he was just talking about their mounts. What a sucker sicko.
Yeah, and their appearances and stuff like that. Yeah, he got down to his underwear and slathered himself in cooking oil.
What a sick fucking fuck.
They've already got him in a mental hospital. Yeah, they held the judge in the hospital. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, because what do you
Finally, out of all the freaks we finally saw a judge send somebody to a state mental hospital. Good.
There's nothing he could say that could make sense. What could he say to the judge that would make sense? Nothing.
Nothing. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've never seen a mime that looks like that. That dude just looks like a freaky serial killer with a fucking skin mask on. It was like a weird plastic mask.
Halloween mask, yeah.
Like he's going to the fucking vampire ball and shit. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, well, Halloween's right around the corner, so who knows? That dude looked fucking like he didn't look like a mime though. He looked like some crazy dude with a mask. Gonna hurt women. I wonder how long they'll keep him in there.
I hope forever. I hope they castrate him.
They should. They're gonna make Asylum great again. I'd shot.
Yep, preach, dude. Make Asylum great again.
You let them out. Eventually, he's gonna hurt one of them women, man. He's gonna come out of the bushes with that mask. Well, you don't think he's got sexual desires to do with those clothing on to these women? Of course, he's a psycho.
Oh, that's next. That's next. Yeah, he's just down there marking his territory, picking out the ones he's gonna do something horrible to. Yep.
Or he fantasizes about it, but eventually he'll act on it.
That's the problem. Yep.
Yeah, he will act on it eventually. They all do. They're fucking sick. And they usually don't get kept in prison because they're just people who get abused all the time, and they cost them money with protective custody, so they usually let them out a lot. And they roam the streets and do their deviant shit again.
Yep. It's like the butt and the butt liquor. That was fucking great.
Yeah, they're disgusting people, man. There's some crazy shit you find in these articles that's like, man, I feel bad for their families, though. Their families are gonna live with that shame.
What the fuck? This thing didn't work? God damn it.
Your brother or your cousin doing something that bad. Oh, wow. By boiling hot water. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Taco Bell employee claims that she hurled boiling hot water on coworker because he was annoying her and coming into her personal space.
That's no provocation for burning somebody with hot water.
Bitch, there's no such thing as personal fucking space, dude, when you're working in the kitchen of a fucking Taco Bell. That doesn't exist. You work on a fucking small area on a fucking line. You put things, you do your steps, or you're in charge of the taco yourself, right? You just go down the line, putting the shit on it on a counter, and you put it in the fucking wrapper, put it in the bag. You have no personal space, dude. People will constantly be within 6 inches to a foot of you.
Well, maybe they were arguing.
Fucking bitch.
All right, I'll say this. Let me play devil's advocate. Maybe he was arguing with her. They were both arguing, and maybe he said something that ticked her off, right? And she just went ape shit on him and threw the water.
That's possible, but the reason she gave is that he was coming into her personal space and annoying her.
Yeah, well, that don't sound right.
Yeah. I agree. That's insane, right? That's totally and completely insane. It's unreasonable.
Now, if she would have said he got in my personal space, he came up to me, got in my face, and threatened me, maybe, or said he's gonna break my jaw or kill me. I don't know, something like that, maybe.
Crazy, bro. This was in Memphis, Tennessee, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Taco Bell employee in Tennessee claims that she hurled boiling hot water on a coworker who was saying a whole bunch of inappropriate things to her. Okay, we're getting closer. Leaving the victim with burns all over him and his skin sliding off of his body.
Wow. Dude.
Dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Or they're talking shit to each other. You don't have to throw boiling water on them.
Yeah, second-degree burns on his arms, legs, groin, and stomach.
Oh, man.
She says he was saying a bunch of inappropriate things that she didn't like and kept coming into her personal space before she tossed the boiling water on him.
You can't do that. In case he was going to hurt you, right? It's annoying. You can't do that because somebody's annoying you. Just because someone's annoying you, you can't burn them.
Oh, and she's now the term is blacked out, but this idiot, this cretin, she kept saying, I blanked out. Once I blanked out, I was just pouring water on him. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You didn't fucking blank out. You didn't fucking black out either. You made the conscious decision to throw boiling water on another human because you think you're more important than everybody else. Go fuck yourself and go to jail. Unless he touched your fucking titty or fucking assaulted you somehow, I don't want to fucking hear about it. Fuck you.
Yeah, if he wasn't creeping up to you or trying to hurt you, molest you, weird like that, you can't do that to him.
Yeah, nobody's fucking stupid. We know who the fuck you are. Fucking Michaela Henderson. You work at a Taco Bell in Memphis, Tennessee. We can see him too. Both of you ratchet motherfuckers, you low-class, unwashed motherfuckers was talking shit to each other, and you thought you were all super important. He didn't, and you threw boiling hot water on this motherfucker. Go fuck yourself and go to jail.
Now, can he sue Taco Bell?
I mean, I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know enough about that kind of shit with the law. With what you can sue. I mean, you can sue. You could do it. I don't know if he would win or not. Right? I've said that to you before. Technically, in America, you could sue anybody for anything. So yeah, he could. But I don't know what his case is.
They put him in danger by hiring this crazy lady. You know.
Sure, that could be one defense. You know.
Because he's got a lot of burns. It's gonna fuck with him. He's gonna need skin grafts and all kinds of shit.
It says he told police that they were horse playing when she told him she was gonna burn him. He said that he took her iPad and hid it because she threw his shirt in the garbage, but he never expected to get actually boiling water thrown on him.
Oh, so this was like a tit for tat little
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. I had to have been. That's why I said nobody's stupid. You guys work in a fucking Taco Bell. We know who the fuck you are. You're probably friendly most days. And it says in the article, it goes, we used to be friends. We used to be close friends.
Yeah.
And he goes, she just plays around. Like when somebody says they're going to beat you up, you know what I mean? They don't actually do it. He goes, I didn't think she was serious at first. She fucking threw my shirt in the garbage. I took her iPad and the fucking bitch threw boiling water on me. He goes, my skin literally fell off.
Wow.
And just like the cop said, you threw boiling hot water on somebody. You have punishable actions no matter if you blacked out or not. She's a fucking retard. I blanked out.
He should have been about it and not even have played into that stupid game in the first place.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. That shit's crazy.
Twitter on stupid pranks. You know that's going to escalate.
Crazy, bro.
It's not going to end well.
Yeah, nobody's fucking stupid, dude. We can see who you are. We know what happened. It's like two regular humans that work in fast food. You guys were fucking around with each other and somebody just did something psycho. Now you're going to have to pay for it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, man. You're a retard. I blanked out. Go fuck yourself.
What's her charge?
Hang on one second. I was just pulling up another thing. Let me see what it says, bro.
I think you can hit with like maiming somebody by
should, right?
Order. Yeah, let's say he lost his privates over an ear or
aggravated assault, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's a high one. Aggravated assault.
And yes, to the points you were just making, it says second-degree burns on his arms, legs, groin, and stomach, and then a bunch of skin, which is a third degree, because that's like when your skin boils off your body. So he got some of that too.
He's going to have a huge lawsuit.
Dude, that is fucking crazy.
Probably on Taco Bell, though.
What a psycho.
Yeah, you hire someone who's like mentally crazy like that. Maybe that will work. I don't know. That's just insane. Like all you're playing strength on each other, and all of a sudden you're literally in the hospital getting your skin peeled off by doctors. Was it worth it? No. That's why, as a man, he should have been more mature enough not to go back and forth with these stupid pranks with some girl he works with.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that kind of shit at work anyway. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, low IQ employees for sure. You see people do some weird shit at these places, man. Fight with each other all the time. Things over.
Yeah.
Hot pans flying around. Yeah, some of these places are crazy. The only people that make the people who buy them make the big money. Ricky Schroeder, remember Ricky Schroeder from Growing Pains? They bought a bunch of them.
Yeah. No. Gold. It was Ricky Schroeder's Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, Silver Spoons. Yeah, his family bought a bunch of chain of those back in the 80s, and now they're millionaires over them. Who's this guy?
Concert goer accused of urinating on a family, including an 8-year-old, during the concert. Let's find out. This is like a small, quick little video. Let's see what is the volume all the way up on here. Let's see.
Morgan Wallen, concert goer, is accused of urinating on a family in Maryland, including an 8-year-old girl. The incident happened during the country music singer's concert at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore on Saturday, July 18th. According to viral videos, the family says Maryland State Police troopers were unable to arrest the accused man because they did not witness the incident. They told the victim he could file charges if he wishes, but it does not appear he has as of July 21st. The man who shared the video says he wants accountability and justice for his 8-year-old niece.
Damn right.
Hell yeah.
How insane is that, dude? Oh, hold on. Let me get out of here. It doesn't have it. That's literally all the information it has. There's no article. It's just that video.
Yeah, he must be some from, he must have a big body.
But, dude, what the fuck is that? How does a cop look at somebody and say, oh, well, even though all of you and your whole family and the child said that's the guy and you have a video, we didn't witness it, so we can't charge him unless you really want to.
Yeah, that's super fishy right there.
Thank you. That's weird, right?
There's got to be some insider thing because, come on, there's 3 witnesses saying, yeah, this is the guy who assaulted me with urine.
With urine. And then he urinated on an 8-year-old kid.
Yeah, there's no excuse. Why don't you get arrested for that? In case you're related to the fucking sheriff or something, who knows?
Right? That's a very fair point. Yeah. Because they don't tell us who the guy is at all. They kept that. They didn't even show us the video that supposedly the family provided the cops with.
And what kind of asshole would pee off a veranda and hit a kid?
Yeah, because most likely that's what, right? This person was probably super drunk and just decided they were going to pee where they were standing, and it ended up going on a family. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, but you got to pay the consequences for it.
Yes, absolutely. You owe this family some zeros, dude. That's not okay. Not okay.
Yeah. That's sick. Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, I guess it's a country star. Yeah, it was having a big concert. And that guy peed on the family at the concert.
What a fucking degenerate.
For real, dude.
Go to the bathroom, you scumbag.
Every time.
What a scumbag, man.
Yep. Every single time. And we've always said it, no matter the context. Airplane, train, mall. We've seen people peeing in plant. No, dude, you are going to have to pee yourself. You're going to have to continue walking towards the bathroom until it fucking comes out of you, bro. You cannot stop and whip your fucking thing out in public. It is not okay under any circumstances whatsoever.
No, the little kid walked by. No, you can't do that. You're going to piss yourself. Yeah, that's stupid when you don't go to the bathroom. You know you should.
I would much rather have the memory of a You know what I mean? I'd much rather have that memory of those people seeing me pee myself than have to go to fucking jail and end up in the newspaper with my name for the guy that pulled his dick out on the airplane and peed in front of everybody.
Exactly. All
right? You gotta
long.
weigh things out in your grown-up ass mind once in a while, right? It's like, which one of these things could go really wrong in a bad way for my life from here on out?
Yeah, only an idiot would ever take that fucking route.
For God's sake, right? Like, what the fuck? Especially when, let's go back to the airplane, because that's the one that always fucking has us baffled. Dude, you're surrounded by people. How the fuck do you stand up and pull your thing out and pee? And you're literally, a foot or two, 3 maximum if they're across the aisle away from somebody's face.
There's going to be at least 2 bathrooms on a plane, right?
Dude, there's totally bathrooms on the airplane. Yes. And if you're having an emergency, one of the stewardesses will take you directly to one that is ready to go.
So there's more.
If you tell a stewardess, bro, even if you're in fucking economy, if you tell the stewardess, hey, the economy bathrooms are full, I'm literally going to pee on myself, they will take you to the first class bathroom and they'll escort you back to your seat to make sure you didn't stay there. But they'll make sure you go to the bathroom, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absurd. Absolutely absurd. And again, you're so close to people on an airplane. You're right there. If you stand up, you've got your junk in somebody's face.
Yeah, it could be an assault. You get killed for that. Someone stab you. I think you're assaulting them, right? Fucking creepos, man.
Yep. All right, we got one more, my friend. We have one more for tonight. I figure we'll close it out with one that's just some crazy shit. Some genuine weird news, man. Genuine weird news that's not gross or disgusting or degenerate. Just weird shit that happened in the world.
Wow. Look at that. And he survived.
Dude, man, 29 years old, fell from a 12-story apartment building and landed on a 23-year-old pedestrian. He survived. She died.
Wow. That's insane. Oh, that's terrible. I feel bad for the woman, though.
Oh, it's tragic, man. That's how movies start. You know what I mean? That's how all the classic 80s movies and 90s movies started, when like somebody's spirit had to go and help somebody else out or do something, right? To help. They would always have them just get clipped. Something fell on him out of the blue.
Yeah. Wow, that's insane. I wonder why he jumped. Oh, he fell.
It says he fell. The article, because that's fucking statistically insane, dude. This woman's just walking down the street, probably had her fucking drink in her hand, enjoying life, making plans for tomorrow, and then blackout.
That'll probably never happen again. The odds of a man falling from 12 stories and surviving and falling on a woman and dying, what's up, Brooklyn, is crazy.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, let's take a look through the article. We'll get a little bit more. It says right here, okay, it is not clear whether the man jumped or fell accidentally. For that. Shinsai Taguchi. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No, what's up, Central Command? Fifth strip, pull the blanket, terrible again. Yeah, I don't. I just seen it. That's why. Yeah, we'll catch up with the Fibster for sure.
Oh, okay, I got it.
What country was this in? What country was this?
Let's get through this. Right. So Shinsai Taguchi fell from a 12-story apartment building in Japan, landing on a pedestrian. She died due to hemorrhaging shock shortly after the incident. I bet, dude. But he survived the fall and remains in critical condition. It's not clear whether or not the man jumped or fell accidentally.
Wow. Yeah. Imagine if he tried to commit suicide.
She was literally, just like I said, bro, walking on the sidewalk. She was walking down the fucking street at 23 years old and got fucking L-fin, bro. L-fucking-fin out of nowhere. The end.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, that's terrible. That poor woman and her family. Just walking down the street. Imagine if that guy was like trying to unalive himself. Like, you know what?
Oh, that motherfucker.
And then he lands. He's like, you know what? I can't accomplish nothing. I'm a failure. I can't even throw myself out of a 12-story window.
You know what, man? It's Japan, so I mean that's part of their. You know, it's entirely possible that that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if it was Phoebe out of that window. Imagine if it was Phoebe jumping from that 12-story window. Joey. Because I remember there was like a secret bet behind the scenes. I heard that the Fibster was going to off himself after the Marlino thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. So let me say this real quick. So it says the site of the incident is located along the Nagoya Expressway's downtown loop. The area is known to be crowded with pedestrians, according to multiple outlets. So it says it's a busy area with many stores and entertainment facilities. All I wanted to say to you, I wanted to read that and say to you, so if this guy decided to jump there on purpose, fuck him.
He's always going to hit somebody. There's so many people.
Right, and he would know that.
And he would know that. Yeah.
So I hope that he accidentally fell. I hope he accidentally
fell. Yeah, me too. Yeah, because if you're committing suicide jumping off there, do it where you're not going to hurt nobody. You know, don't do it at all. But if you're going to do it where you know you're not taking any other innocent person. Like a building where there's always people walking down the street, right? If he did it off the Superman building in Providence, there's no shot. Very rarely would there be somebody walking there. But this place is mad people walking. That's crazy. Imagine if Phoebe jumped off the Empire State Building or he was up top like King Kong crying. I'm coming down if Joey comes here. Oh, man. I can just picture Phoebe jumping out of that thing. Where'd she fall from that balcony right there with the little...
I don't know. It just says that it fell from a 12-story apartment building. I mean...
That's going to be the 12-story window right there at the very top.
Probably.
Yep. And he jumped out the porch area. Phoebe on the rise.
If he jumped on purpose knowing all those people were down there, then fuck him.
Yeah, well, how do you fall out of that? Look at that thing. Was he sitting on the edge, playing around? Look at me, I'm dangerous and edgy. What's up, Captain Midnight? And does he fall off?
He wasn't making good decisions either way, right? Whether he was drunk on the ledge or sitting on it or thinking about jumping or did jump, he was not making good decisions. We can say that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean...
No.
Bro, again, I feel so bad for that girl, man. And her family. That girl's 23 years old, dude. Walking down the street, shopping downtown, having a great morning, probably.
What's the odds?
And then blackout, dude.
What's the odds of somebody falling on you from building 12 fucking stories, man?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Unreal. The weird shit. I say this, man, from time to time, but the weird shit that is happening in the, you know what I mean? The happening somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
right
you're
now.
Sitting there having your coffee, someone falling off a fucking building. Yeah, go ahead. But that's my point. Exactly what you're getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, right now something crazy is going on. Something weird and sadistic is going on as we speak. Right.
Yep. Something fantastic and something horrible. Yep. All at once. That's right, bro. Yep.
All of it. Phoebe could be in his closet right now, right? Hugging a little teddy bear, crying. Anything could be asked. Somebody could win a car right now or win the lottery.
Oh, yeah. Somebody born, somebody die, bro. Like, yeah, to that extreme. Exactly. Yep. At all times. Yes. Like, we're just walking around.
There's a family out there today that is super happy that a family member was just born into the family, and somebody's very sad they just went to a funeral or a wake today.
Yeah,
you know,
no doubt.
I lost somebody that was very close to me who was like an uncle this week. You know, it happens all the time.
That's a good point. David James says if it was a suicide charged with manslaughter, he's in Japan, so whatever their equivalent of that, right there. And they're okay. Did you try to lie to yourself? If he fucked up and says yes, they're going to be like, oh, well, guess what happened because he asked. You got a great point, man.
Yeah, he gets charged. He gets charged with manslaughter if he tried to commit suicide. But if he fell, or if he's smart enough to say he fell, and he gives them a good reason, he was sitting on the edge, not paying attention,
Yeah, because if I was the judge, I'd be like, we're going to fucking put a post in the front yard of her parents' house, and we're going to chain you to that motherfucker, and you're going to belong to them, and they're going to be able to do whatever the fuck they want with you. They want to make you work, whatever the fuck. They want to make you sweep the sun off the sidewalk. That's their business. You them now. Fuck you.
Yeah, he just didn't care what was going to happen. Lovitz? I don't know. I haven't seen Lovitz or checked on Lovitz. He's probably making some weird voices on some cable show on Channel 10 called SNL. But yeah, this guy be charged with manslaughter. But if he's smart, he'll say he just fell. That's all.
Yeah, that's right. If he's smart, when he wakes up, he'll keep his mouth shut about jumping.
Yeah, sitting on the edge of the balcony, or trying to get up there, standing and trying to catch a pigeon or something. I don't know. I was trying to catch a little birdie, and I went for the little birdie or a spider. There was a real cool spider, and I wanted to say hi to the spider, and I fell. Not gonna believe you. It was probably more like my wife caught me cheating on her with a billy goat, and he jumps off the fucking thing, right? Or probably imagine if he offed his whole family before he did that, like a psycho. These people are fucking sick. I seen interrogations this week with some big moonshiner dude with bomber jeans on. He's like, "Yep, I shot my wife in the head and her mother and father in the head." Well, they were just, he was in my chair and they just wouldn't leave, mister. It was the most polite, stone cold interrogation I've ever seen. He was a war veteran too.
Crazy dude.
And he shot his wife in the head 2 times, the mother-in-law in the head 2 times, and the father in the head 2 times, all with under 5 seconds, he said. He said, I shot them all with under 5 seconds.
Shot this one 2 times, and that one 2 times, and the other one 2 times.
Matter of fact, and they're like, well, why'd you do it? He was just like, oh, they were getting on my nerves. They wouldn't leave. They were there for moral support. He was sitting in my chair. I just had a bad day, and I lost it for a minute. It was crazy, man. I was like, wow.
Called a double tap. You gotta make sure they did.
Yeah, he used a 9mm.
Crazy.
Yep. He killed his,
hey, I'm gonna grab a smoke real quick, man, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, this dude, it was tapped. It's on one of those interrogation things. When I'm at work, I always play them. People at work, you got me listening to this shit all the time now. I play those interrogations. And this dude looked like Horst Cartwright, but he had a big beard. And he was huge. He was a big, monstrous, hillbilly-looking, hard-working redneck type. And, man, this dude he was a war veteran. He had PTSD. And he just went off, and he shot them all in the head within a matter of, he said, 5 seconds. They were all on the ground. Then he gave him another shot. But the way he explained it, it was just like, wow, shit. Crazy. Philly's undercover in Philly right now, for sure. He's probably laying on the ground like a homeless person with all newspapers on him, with a microphone. What can I hear? He's probably doing something like that. Or he's staking them out. He's probably in the trash can, living in there, fermenting in there, being the trash can, becoming it. He's insane. What's up, Tommy? Yeah, he wanted to do something. Just reading the comments. Fibby down in Philly. How about that last stream, man? Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to bust his balls too much about being a Ricky Yoon. I don't want to seem like on here bashing Fanooks. But that was just my whole point, to show what a liar and a fake con man he is. These people are insane. That's going to be very sad living a life like that. Really bad. Don't make me laugh, Wallace. That's hilarious. Oh, the calls she's getting. Oh, my God. I remember she used to tell me all the time, he called me again tonight. Well, the daughter would tell me, my mother said he called her again. And this time he said he's going to do this and that to himself, or he can't deal with it no more. can't take the print. Back then, I was only making like one video every 7 months, right? I didn't go real hard, full throttle Fibby to the last like year or so. I turned him into a personal Fibby verse loco. I didn't want to do that. Like, I didn't tell this guy to fuck with me. Even after all the lies he said about Providence, I wasn't going to fuck with him like that. But hey, you come kick me in the shins, threaten family members. I'm going to make fun of you. And when I'm tired of it, I'll be tired of it. But right now, I'm not tired of it. It's still interesting and fun. I don't feel satisfied yet. Until I feel satisfied, I will keep making fun of you. Again, it's fair use. I'm not doing nothing weird. Just making fun of you, and people send me things, you know? Freak. That kid, man. Inside of the little self-hating fibster. He's screwed. Well, that's what the emergency contact wants to happen. Believe it or not. You might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I truly believe that the emergency contact would love to hear, hello, we just got a call. Do you know who this guy is? He's hanging in the apartment. Loman? Oh, my God, yeah? Is he alive or dead? He's dead. Okay, thank you. And she would just use that and go online. He killed him, my family. It would be, she would use him as just pure sympathy mode. She doesn't give a rat's ass about that guy. She may buy a few books for him, feed him a tuna sandwich every 6 months on the curb so he feels important, right? They don't care about him. He's like, he's a totally extendable freak who they're actually scared of. They, especially if they come in the house, they would probably think he would probably R the dogs. The puppies would get R'd, without a doubt. He would be, he'd be stealing pictures, right? Grabbing DNA. He's sick.
Oh, yeah, he'd be leaving that shit underneath her pillow. He would leave his scent under her pillow on purpose.
He would spray. He would definitely spray. He would spray in the yard. He would spray all over the yard like a cat spraying. He's sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put himself in their pictures, steal theirs. Yeah. I'll tell you what's even sicker than that. She's going to die before him, and he's going to take people to her fucking grave saying it's his aunt and his mom. And
yes, he's sick like that. I'm surprised he's not in Kitty Towers right now naked.
Right, hiding out in there, hoping he doesn't get seen.
Well, she might open the gate to Kitty Towers, and he might stab her to death with a knife. God forbid. Or hit her with a hatchet in the head, naked, covered in ketchup.
He's definitely up for it. If they ever find him near her home, he's going to be naked. Yep.
He might kill like a psychopathic killer.
He might dress like a mime and then get naked and cover himself in fucking oil.
You remember Selena, for Christ's sakes, what Selena's top fan did to her.
Yeah, I do. I remember that. It was terrible. They made a movie and all that. Yep.
Yeah, R.I.P. Selena. So, Bibby, very dangerous character when it comes to that. Like they could come in. He could be eating her brains by noon, or wearing her skin.
It's entirely possible.
Yes, that kind of fandom where, remember he told the story about the post office, about the guy saying, oh my God, look who mailed you this. And he's like, sure enough, yep, they're my friends.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure do, they're my bosses, or something weird. That's what he lives for. That's the highlight. He goes to bed at night dreaming about things like that.
Yeah, his lie gets set up just perfectly, like somebody waits for the punchline of a joke. Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Waiting for that endorphin hit, bro. Yeah.
That goes to remember the Jacob Stukes, his Howdy Doody stream with Howdy Doody, Gangland, Jacob Stukes. Well, that whole stream, Fibby was on cloud 9. He's ascended to the heights of his being in that stream. The endorphins were going off like 4th of July fireworks. You betcha. He's like, they believe it. I am Fibby Corleone.
Yeah, it's a little bit of validation for his delusion, man, and for his lie and his setup. Yep.
Yeah, and he learned the accents at that school, Stage 32. The very master Stage 32.
Practice them listening and watching all the fucking documentaries and shit, of course. Yeah,
That too.
But yes,
too.
he learned to act and he learned how to put together these characters better. He's a fucking sick fuck. And yeah, of course, dude, go into a school like that, they're going to teach you to act, how to make characters, how to stick to them, how to form fucking story line already.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Very true. And that's why those local people were like, we couldn't believe you Italians were that dumb up there. I was like, well, not all of us, but, you know, like at first I got to take him for his word, I guess. But once you see what kind of guy he is, you run away immediately. Have a good night, Cromel. God bless you, Crew. Have a good one. I'm going to jump over there to the Gemstones. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Come over and watch us on Rumble. Take that leap of faith, fellers and fellers. All of our people, take that fucking leap. Come over with us. God bless you.
All right, man. I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, man. Come over to Rumble with us. It's going to be a good time. We're going to catch up on some Righteous Gemstones. It's been fucking hilarious. We're into season 3. We're going to start off with episode 4, see how far we make it. I've got 4 through 7 set up, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, click the like before you leave. If you are in the chat and you're going to come hang out with us on Rumble, the link is in the chat. I just put it in there again. If you are not in the chat, but you're listening, grab the link out of the description for the video or off the community tab. Even if you don't have a Rumble account, you can't be in the chat, you can still be watching and listening to us, you know, talk and laugh along with us and enjoy the show in either case. You know what I mean? But yeah, like this shit. Do us a favor, huh? We're a small channel. Do us a favor. Click like before you go. Come back and leave a comment. That helps a lot with the algorithm gods, apparently. Come back and leave a comment about one of these crazy fucking things we saw tonight in the news, right? Maybe some trash caught you off guard. Maybe something weird, something funny, something out of the way, right? We covered a little bit of all that tonight. But yeah, hit that fucking list and check us out with Righteous Gemstones. We're going to have a good time. Thanks for coming through, guys. Later.